If an apple a day keeps the doctor away, how much more a healthy diet, a healthy meal plan? So today I'll be showing you how to make a healthy meal plan. You might be wondering, I'm a student, I'm not a mother, I'm a father, I'm a laborer. I'm just too much activity that you're doing and you're wondering, how do you stay healthy? So today I'm going to show you how to make a healthy meal plan that is budget friendly. So if you're new to this YouTube channel, this is Rabo and it is a nutritional health, wellness and beauty brand. And I am Rapture Chima, the founder, and I'm a holistic nutritionist, a health and wellness coach. So it's nice to have you around here today. In this video, we'll be discussing about how to fix your diet, making a healthy meal plan for you and your loved ones. And to make a healthy meal plan, there are three wonderful keywords I always want you to have in mind. The first is balance, the second is moderation, the third is variety. If you have these three words in check, I promise you, you'll be having a healthy meal. Yes, it's that cheap. The first on the list I said is balance. There's something they call balanced diet. A balanced diet contains the six classes of food, which is carbohydrates, protein, lipids, and in lipids you have the fat and oil, vitamins and minerals, and then water. A meal that lacks these six classes of food is not a balanced meal. So it's not if you had a balanced meal in one meal of the day. Each meals of the day must have this component for it to be called a balanced meal. And so if you want to go about having a balance, just imagine your breakfast. Your regular breakfast might be white bread and milk and chocolates and maybe sugar if you add sugar, and drink water with fruits and vegetables. The milk there is the only source of protein that you're having, which is not really enough. Where is your egg? Where is your fish? You see, it's not balanced now. There's no fruits and vegetables, there's no adequate protein. So for that meal to be balanced, it has what is missing in this meal is protein and enough fruits and vegetables. What if you like pap and you're having pap and bread? Wow. Pap is high in carbohydrates, bread is high in carbohydrates, with very little nutrients of protein. So if you just have pap and bread, it's just carbohydrates predominantly that you've been having. So in order to make this, like you like pap and you want to make it rich, instead of having it with another carbohydrate, have it with moi moi with okpa. Have fruits and vegetables. Imagine a pap with okpa and cucumber with a glass of fresh juice. It's a healthy meal. In the afternoon, instead of just having white rice and stew alone, maybe with a little fish, why don't you have green vegetables with it? Smoothies with it. It makes it balanced. In the night, instead of just having yam and porridge, ordinary porridge yam, make sure you have vegetables with it. Add some dry fish with it and a cup of fruit juice. It makes it a balanced meal. So you see now, someone who had these things listed as breakfast, as lunch and dinner is having a balanced meal and it's not even expensive. Then if you want to stay healthy, balance alone is not it, because you could not have so much of protein, so much of fruits and vegetables, because I said you need to have these, you now have it excess. It's a problem. And so the second on the list is moderation. Once you have your meal balanced, ensure you have the six classes of food. Now make sure that those six classes of food, you're having them in the right moderation. If you want to lose weight, you wouldn't take so much carbohydrates now. But someone who is a laborer, someone who's doing a lot of physical activity will need more carbohydrates. So the less active you are, the less carbohydrates you need. Children need more carbohydrates than adults, than older people. So depending on your occupation, how physically active you are, it's also going to talk about how much carbohydrates you would take. Another thing with moderation is too much of everything is bad. That they say you have to take a lot of protein does not mean you have so much protein. A diet that's excess protein in the body can lead to loss of calcium. Yes. And too much of fruits and vegetables, because they have a lot of fiber, it can make you feel bloated. You see why moderation is important. With variety, that's the third on the list. You afford your body the luxury of trying the different taste and texture of food. Food is to be enjoyed. Food is to be loved. Food is fun. And if God didn't want you to enjoy food, He wouldn't have put so much varieties. He wouldn't have given you different taste buds. So you're to enjoy food. And so limiting yourself to every morning bread and hot chocolate or every Sunday rice will make you not to enjoy food and will make you not to also have a balanced meal. For example, there's some people that every afternoon is soup and swallow all the time. What happened to having yam? What happened to having beans? What happened to having potatoes? What happened to having other sorts of lovely foods? But because you every Saturday, every afternoon, you're having swallow, you might not afford your children the luxury of trying other food. And here's the thing. Sometimes you say food is ready, they'll tell you they don't want to eat. It's not that they're hungry, it's because it's the same food all the time. And such children might not even eat. And you say, okay, if you don't want to eat, then forget about it. And they forget about it. On their own part, they're having nutritional deficiency because they're not going to eat that afternoon. And so on and on this thing goes on in our families, in our lives. So you should know and show that there's variety. This week, if you can make it in a way that every week, every first week, second week, third week, and fourth week, that you change the meal plan so that every first week of the month there's something they have which is different from second week, which is different from third week, or even if it's soup, don't be making egusi soup all the time, or okra. That you love it does not mean that you should have it all the time. It will make you lose out on the benefits of other foods too. For example, you like fruit juice, you like fruit, say you like apples all the time, you like apples, you would miss out on the benefits of oranges and you will not be balanced. And so in these three keywords I've listed for a healthy meal plan, you find out that you can put even the so-called trash diet, the so-called junk foods to be healthy. For example, you go out with your friends and you have snacks like you like pizza, for example, and you order for it. Having just pizza with a soft drink or mineral is not healthy because pizza is high in carbohydrates, the soft drink is also high in carbohydrates, and the calories that these carbohydrates will give you, which is energy to do work, you might not use that high energy, and which you don't use it, your body will store it up as fat and you might not want to be overweight. So that kind of diet is something that a laborer, a manual laborer would need to stay strong. But you not being physically active like a manual laborer, you don't need such high calorie dense meal. So here's what you do. In order to stay healthy and make your pizza a very nutritious meal, don't eat the whole box of pizza. Have like one or two. This is where moderation comes in now. One or two slices. That's moderation. Then you have fresh fruits and vegetables, or make it a smoothie or salad. You see balance coming with a chicken or some eggs. You see it's now a balanced meal. And instead of taking soft drinks, you have water. You see? So the pizza makes up the carbs, and some of the calories in the fruits and vegetables also make a little carbs, but then there's vitamin and minerals in the fruits and vegetables, and the egg or the chicken make it a protein, and with water it's now a balanced meal instead of just taking in soft drinks. And look at the amazing thing now, because there's vitamin, because there's fruits and vegetables and the chicken, it has lots. It's not just only pizza, it has variety of other foods. You see what makes it healthy now? So you can make your favorite foods to be healthy. Like, you can just, it's the way you use it. You can eat what you like, but it's the way, the amount you take, the way you balance it, and how you try as much as possible to make it variety. And that's why they say a healthier meal is a meal that is colorful. So the more colorful your meal is, the healthier it is. So imagine a meal that has lots of colors, like green, red, pink, yellow, because of fruits and vegetables. It's healthier than just one that has only white and red, just only white rice and stew. Okay? So with this thing I told you, that with this plan that I've made to you, you find out that you can make your own meal plan easily with these three words: balance, moderation, and variety for your family when you go out. Even when you have something like ice cream, because I've taught you the three keywords to have. You have it moderately. You don't have to finish the whole ice cream cone, the whole ice cream container. You can cut, you can use half, and then the next day complete it, because I've taught you now the moderation is key to staying healthy, to living a healthy life, and to eat healthy. There's a tomorrow, there will be ice creams. So don't think that if you don't finish it that day, that it's going to maybe get out of stock. You can keep it in your fridge. When you buy soda, when you buy carbonated drinks, because it's high in sugar, you don't have to finish the whole bottle. You can divide it into 2 or 3 and have it in 2, 3 days. That's a healthy way to still eat what you love, keeping it within the key words of balance, moderation, and variety. So if this video is impactful to you, kindly share it to your friends and loved ones, especially students, working class, very busy people, manual laborers, and people that you love. Tell them how it's important for them to fix their meals so that they stay long to fulfill that purpose that is burning in their hearts. So more content like this will be in this channel, so kindly click on the subscribe button so that when we post in videos like this, you'll be notified. Kindly share, subscribe, and like the video. Thank you, and do have a lovely day.